friend John DePetro doing one of his TikToks. Do yourself a favor and follow him. Welcome back to Opening Statements. We're talking about what is trending in true crime this morning, and it has to do with TikTok and its future up in the air as the United States Supreme Court justices will be hearing oral arguments today about whether to strike down the law that bans TikTok in the United States for national security reasons. So here's why. TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, is owned by the Chinese government. And U.S. officials are very concerned with the safety of American citizens. Why? Because they say that, well, the government could use TikTok to extract sensitive information about Americans and potentially use it to harm us in some way. Now, it's unclear when the final decision will come from SCOTUS, but this morning we're asking, how likely is it that we will see TikTok banned in America? Let's bring in our power panel now. Here with me, former prosecuting attorney Randolph Rice. He's a civil attorney in the private sector, now does criminal defense work as well. Also want to welcome in trial attorney Krista Ramey. She's on the show waking up early for us. We're so glad she is safe out in Los Angeles. And the creator of Rhode Patrol Live. He's a nationally known radio host and fabulous TikToker like Krista, John DePetro. Good morning to you all. So let's just start with the legal aspect here, and then we're going to get to the utility of it as well. So legally, Randolph Rice, let me begin with you. How likely do you think it is that SCOTUS is going to do what the lower court did and uphold this law that's been put into place to ban TikTok here in America?
I think the court might come down on.
Yeah, really great points, Krista. Thank you for that. John DePetro, last but certainly not least, want to know what you think the court may do. Your thoughts on that, please.
You know, Julie, I think something needs to be done and worked out. I'm hoping President Trump, who is so dominant on TikTok, works it out. But people need to understand it's vital for the true crime community. Years ago, if you were interested in, say, the Kennedy assassination, you'd go to the library and check out different books. TikTok has captured the audience. You hear about a missing person or a true crime, and you go on, and then you learn about the case. You see all the different videos. It's an incredibly useful tool for someone like myself that reaches people that are very difficult to reach, that supply you with information, and also have people intrigued and learn about different cases that are out there. Something needs to be worked out to keep this very valuable app.
John, really appreciate the insight you're sharing. Would you tell us more, a little bit, how you work? So you've had a really great, illustrious career in radio. You've created this show, Rhode Patrol Live, and you are so popular on all your platforms, your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, all of that, and TikTok. And I see these videos like the one we played at the start of it where there's a suspect the FBI just grabbed up, and he's like, John DePetro, he's famous. I want to talk to John, and he goes, wanting to talk to you. Would you talk to us about a little bit how that works out? And do you ever get information that leads you to launch some of the investigations that you take on as a journalist, John?
I have. And Julie, an individual like that, I'm not sure he would know if the governor of the state walked down the street or who J.D. Vance is, but he knew who I was. And he knows because you're able to reach these people through that type of app. But people, I've been on where they're looking for a suspect and people contact me on the street or in the area, and they know where the individual is. I've posted, we've covered homicides, and people that have inside information will contact me that have it after following something like that. TikTok is the easiest app to use. I know some people have this derogatory impression of its dancing nurses during COVID. It is so much more, and it reaches into, it's a communication tool. It reaches into different communities of people that are very, very difficult to reach.
Yes, you're so right, John. And Krista Ramey, I love following you too. You do a great job on your TikToks.